All right, my friend over here is decided to quit. Okay, so belt stripped. So I have to modify the position of the engine. Yeah, I ain't got no belts. I already took some things apart. Seat is separate, engine is separate. We need to modify that. And that is the bow. That's going down, that's going down. Tomorrow we'll take them all out. Tomorrow, no. Gonna take them out, do some welding, and then put it all back. Paint it. I'm gonna paint this and then put it all back. Different. And we're gonna put the original exhaust back in. That's one big chunk. Here's another one. Right. I'll be doing some studies earlier on. Just need to find my gloves. Look at that. Okay. Gloves on, sunshine. Oi, Mar. Hey. Estamos de volta com o trator outra vez. Ok. The other belt gone, but I got two of these belts, this size. So I'm thinking of throwing the engine a little bit that side. The seat is going to be a little bit this side. Weld that metal there, so the engine gets support. The engine will be somewhere here. And the piece of metal I took out of there, we need to weld them back in. Okay, so we're going to have to take this off and then do the welding, because I want to weld on this side, turn around and weld them on the other side. Yeah. Okay. Put you back in the stand and then we'll get going. I'm going to put you here because I'm going to fiddle in back there. So. Alright. Let's take them in bits. Ja, tem que quebrou a correia, tem que modificar o motor. Okay. We'll take that. I cut a little bit of the seat off. You don't need the seat, because if he's gonna come here, this area of the seat cannot be here. So I already cut it. I cut the metals out of here because I got different way. I'm gonna put that here later to hold the things coming from the roof where I'm doing, and then I can slot that in and then screw them, and this will be linked to that one over there at the front. But this is just makeup. We can do that makeup later, not for right now. Anyway, let's start taking this off. So I analyzed already. I need to weld this piece of metal here, weld the piece of metal I cut from there, which is here. We need to weld that back in there. There you go. Like that, it just falls in. And I am thinking of removing the rest of the supports for the seat. But I just got one thing here for this. I have to take the handbrake first and see, because this is the gears. Without this, sometimes I do get lost. Yeah. I know it's shouldn't be, but yeah. This is like a Ferrari gears. You know the gearbox from the Ferrari with the teeth on it? Same thing. Yeah. I must rather have that there. That doesn't bother me. It's not in my way. And if it's there, it's better for me to judge things on the go. Because when we're going, we're going. Alright? So I'm gonna add these two pieces of metal to this big guy over here. But I think what I want to do is, you're going to take the handbrake off now. We'll remove the handbrake. We get some tools, remove that handbrake out of there. Okay. I don't know, where did I put the other thing? It doesn't stay there because it broke. There's something behind here that slots in there, stops it from coming up. It broke. But because of that, it's still usable. Come on. I didn't say you can stay there. Oh well. Come on. Okay, and the brake is off. One section, not the other section. Okay, handbrake is off. He's still doing his job. Now let's remove this big pan. Okay. Okay, should be loose. Yep. Okay, well, it's like this. I'm gonna tack weld it. Everything I need. I think here, if I come here, before I can put the spanner right there. That's what I took from here. If I remove that mount, I can come in from the side and put the screw and ratchet with the other thing. Yeah. There's a lot of crap in there. Actually, I'm going to mark it. And I know when it hits there in that corner, so hole, make a hole just big enough for this to, maybe for this to get in. If this goes in, then I can send the screw and send it. Alright. Okay, let's tack weld this. With my new machine, it does want to gap some weld, but yeah. This machine is a metal gouger. Not a welder, it's a metal gouger. I think you need to disappear. It's always in my way. If I need it, I'll come and get you. There you go. In the drawer. You've seen it. And you've seen it in business. Doing what it's supposed to do. Well, and some things you're not supposed to do, which is gouging. Where's my grinder? A bit too far. I don't need to make that. I don't know where the engine is gonna land. Here. And that is a problem. When you do too much grinding close to magnetic, it catches everything. Oh. All right. steely rods I got. 15. I'm ordering big rods, fat rods, like 4mm. You won't burn them like butter. Here's butter. It's ready. And the hole is covered. You have to cover the hole like that. Now the weld bottom is perfect. At last. Some things are getting loose inside here. Ready? Ever seen anything like it? Uh-huh. American Pedro, are you there? I never welded so much better. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. And all my years of welding, never done it any better. Anyway, so let's see. And American Pedro holder. Not yet. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Multi, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I'm just trying to mend the cut. I cut the metal and now I had to put it back. Because we'll modify our engine. But I've been doing welding for many years now, and I never welded so much good like now. And look at the weld that I got here. You can say this is like a Timor welder. Nah, this is different. Very cheap. Very, very cheap welder. Anyway, so maybe you should pack the big one. Even with rust, the damn thing doesn't care. And since I'm here, I think I'll make a little piece of metal That's what's missing in here, and weld them in there, which I don't really need it. Don't really need to do that. Okay, boom. Leave up. Put something on fully so no spot that goes right on top of it. Get that belt out of the way. Let's give it. That's it. It's quite heavy. We got something thin. Very easy, huh? Let's see what we can do here. What kind of magic, what kind of trick you can pull out here. Hold that end and I hold this end. Go on. Like that now. If I have a gap, I better fill up the gap because then this will happen again. Yeah. Supposed to do that. He doesn't complain whatsoever. Oh, we're having a lot of fun here. And I need a hammer. Alright, where's my bolts now? Tomorrow we'll put the sledgehammer on it. It's going to be sugar. go. That's 90. Perfect. Let's give it. Not yet. I have to let them cool down a little. Man, it packs a lot of heat. Fast. That's not going anywhere. Ah, let's do it. Well, it needs a lot of rods. I'm just going to get rid of it. And here, something is getting loose. It's packing a lot of heat. It's melting something in there. I said something was going to get burned. welder tries to help, he can really do a really good job. That's not the case here. I am just a crappy welder. Keep saying it, and there's new people coming. You guys don't know I am a shitty welder, so I'm telling you. The old people already know, but the new people don't know. So. This is where the engine is going to stay, right there. That's why I needed to put that piece of metal back, because of the engine. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, you new people. As you can see, a little bit of swinging. No. A little bit of swinging? No. Is when I do this, a little swing. I put it down. Yeah. He hardly ever moves. That's because the metal is pulling. And it's going to pull back to the other side when I weld the other side. There you go. The engine is going to be here. Handbrake moved away from there. It's going to be maybe somewhere here. I don't know. Have to figure it out. Yeah. They're quite good. Tomorrow I'll take this outside. This side here I'm going to sledgehammer here and straighten this up because it's a bow. This side here, this middle here is flat, and the two ends they just bow when I weld the other side. The metal pulled a lot. So I'm going to bring them back level. It doesn't really need it, but yeah. Give me more clearance here with the tires, with the wheels. See, I can't get my hand in there. So if I bring this up, I wish I had enough heat. Heat this up and then, no. It's gonna have to be with a sledgehammer tomorrow. Alright, let's get it out of there. Turn them around. Weld on the other side. Makes a lot of noise, that thing. This is not light, and this thing is still boiling. I should let me do the welding. Some of the bits will come over the other side. Hello. Oh, there's a few of them here. You will take a few. And now it's going to pull over this side. I'll straighten it out with a sledgehammer. No problem. See, I have this piece here as well. Three parts of punch. That thing's starting to melt even before it does the welding. Good. Yeah, okay. I never welded so fast and so easy in my entire life. And the damn thing is not complaining. I can make a hole in that metal, 6 mm. I can put that there and make a hole straight through, easy. Yes. That's it. I might give up. Maybe. Just a titty, like a millimeter. Less than a millimeter. It doesn't make a difference. Where did he go? It's boiling hot. There you go. Let it go. good. Much better. Okay. For what it's for and for who it's for, it's perfect. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, some places. Because I was wondering, you know. Yeah. That is what is perfect here. There and across there. Nah, I don't think so. Beautiful. I like it. It's not perfect, okay? I keep telling you. Wow, look at that. Yeah, crap. More crap there. But look, he went right into the thing. Yeah, could do it another pass, but no need. Down there was a little bit difficult. But even being difficult, look at that bit there. Perfect. For what it's for and for who it's for, is more than perfect. Getting better. That is proper shit. Yeah. This one is much better than that. So, that rod is too thin. For this kind of metal, you need a very thick rod. A rod at 3.5 or something, or 4 millimeter. That would melt right into it. Yeah. That is a gouger that I got in there, not a welding machine. Well, it's a welding machine, but yeah. In my view, it looks like a gouger. Yeah. That's it. We're gonna let them cool down. We're gonna clean them a little bit up. Well, ideally, I could paint them now. What do you guys say? Shall I paint them now? Well, it's still hot, but the paint will. I'm not going to polish too much. Just clean a little bit and paint. Yeah, I'll paint that. Looks so good. Perfect. That was a spray can. I'm not going to use a spray can, I'll use a brush. I'll do the brush. This bit here, because once I put this back there, I don't want to take them out again. I'll need aluminium, yeah, and the factory paint still holding perfect. Down there, I don't know what to do down here. This thing is very low. I need to raise this up. Maybe, since the welding is doing very well, I suppose I could do something, take this thing up, but then I need space for that. Yeah, plenty of space, that can come up. Another 2 inches will have enough space for the video. I am thinking, in the future, have this thing hydraulic. Either hydraulic or electric. I'm just been searching the best options. I could have electric pump, pumping hydraulic, and then send the hydraulic, because the hydraulic motor is stronger than the electric. Or I could have a little motor like this at the back here, with the pump in the face of it. I'm not going to paint it. I'll put the sledgehammer on it tomorrow. Alright guys. Dirk! Hello, how are you? My weld is still doing very well. I'm still getting better and better and better. A lot better in the weld. This weld here is like, it's like factory weld. Some of them is crap. Dirk, look at that beauty. I never welded so much better in my entire life. It's getting better. Well, still a little bit crap in there, but then those nuggets, they weld fully. And the much better is on the other side. Yeah, but you're a hydraulic fan, so am I. So am I. Hydraulics, I got hydraulic pump in there, which is belong to this guy here. That turn, you see that little thing there? That turns the hydraulic pump. I spin this thing here and the hydraulic pump turns by there. So I am thinking, once it's all disorganized, once I have the final decision, I might it's gone in a little, no, it's fine. Once I have this tuned up and everything done, I'm gonna try to put the hydraulic pump back in there. At least the hydraulic pump will be able to tip this thing up, and I can maybe turn the hydraulic pump into auxiliaries, because I got a dozer bucket in there. Yeah, you know, like a push bucket in there. Yeah, dozer blade or something, what you call it. I made that. I haven't posted a video for that yet, but I posted a short, that thing in action, in the other tractor, in the tractor which is over there, contact tractor. Yeah, I posted a short, so check my shorts. I post shorts very, very regularly. Some days when I do live, I don't post shorts. That means you got content for the day. But it doesn't mean if I go live. Yeah. This is the other tractor. I put that dozer blade in the back of it and then start putting things backwards. The problem with it, that tractor is not powerful enough, but this one is. This is powerful. This has got a lot of torque. When I put in the lower gear, that's the lowest gear, and then if I put low drive, this thing can push an elephant. It's very, very, very powerful. That's why we could have thrown this thing we could have sent them to the scrap. Reason we didn't send them to the scrap, because when I need torque, I got them right here. This tractor, it can pull the force of 4 of the other tractors, 4 or 5 or 6, or even 6, for the force of this guy here. He is very powerful. He's got a lot of torque. So that's why I am going through all of this trouble to get this thing functional. Yeah. Not perfect, because yeah, we just use what I'm using just scrap metal. I'm using scrap metal, and yeah, bulging pieces together. There's a piece there, piece here, piece there, piece here, one piece there, another piece there. How many pieces of metal I put together just to get this? 1, 2, 3. That one there is part of it. I cut it out of there before, so I put them back. I had to weld them back because of the. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of metal together to make this thing work. And this is factory stuff. Well, not that big. Yeah. I added this lower bit. I added to it. Only this piece here, this piece was factory. The rest I just welded all together. It's heavy right now. Anyway, so yeah, it's hot. I can't touch him. Can't touch him right now. Alright, I can switch this machine off now. Man, how am I happy to buy this machine. I go 1, 2, 2 I already scrapped one. This thing, I haven't tried the flux core yet. I will. But for this, I won't take a chance. The stick rod is much better to get this thing because the engine is going to be mounted here. It has to be properly welded. But it's not properly shaped. It's not beautiful, but it's properly welded. That I can guarantee. I can tie an elephant here. An elephant will never take this out of here. You can drag the whole tractor with it. Yep. Yeah, the one that to have. They are 1.5 rods. I need to get bigger rods. Something is losing here. It packs a punch. This thing is small. But he ain't small feet. It packs a punch. Really. Like a boxer. And this so little. Telling you, I think I'm going to go ahead and buy another one. I think I'm going to go ahead and buy another one. Okay. And it fits inside my drawer. Doesn't have to be outside collecting dust like that one. That's full of dust. There's a stick welder in there. 3.5. I weld like I use 2-3 sticks and it has to cool down. This one, how many sticks I use there? Bang, 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 and you never complain. Well, on our side, he says he's intelligent welder. And yeah, looks like it is. He melts the rod even before he touches the metal. It's like preheat the rod before it gets in. I am surprised. Well, with the help of that thing, we got things we wanted to build. I was quite a little bit down because of the weld. The weld is not strong. Now I got enough confidence to go and do those jobs rather than asking people from outside to come here and do the welding for me. Look at that there. Perfect. So that means that little machine there is going to save us thousands of pounds. That little thing in there, it cost me 75 pounds. And it's going to save us thousands. Imagine if I would have to send, well, you would be prettier, that's for sure. If I would have to send this for a guy to weld, how much this would cost me? An hour's weld. I don't know how much a welder would charge per hour. I'm sure it's not cheap. But anyway, we're going to end this live stream here. Tomorrow I'll be back at it. It's hot, I can't touch him right now. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll get at it again. Yes, I've been looking for a hydraulic motor, like a drive, like a wheel drive. If I stick a hydraulic motor in there, in that thing, have that thing pumping, and as this one turns, the other one is pumping for something else, auxiliaries. I've seen it. If I had enough money, this thing would be already in hydraulic. I already had this thing running in hydraulic, and I wouldn't have to be here doing this kind of stuff. But I don't have the money. It's gonna have to come step by step. We cannot put the cherry in front of the horse. So we got a lot of work to do. Summer is coming. I got serious lot of work to do. So if you guys want to see it, stay tuned. And I don't have time to be mocking about with this. I wish that belt didn't broke. Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow put it together. Put it together, and I'm going to modify the seat as well. Get the seat slightly forward so I don't be too far away from the pedals, and then yeah, I have to fix that steering wheel. The steering wheel, I think I'm gonna fabricate one myself. It's too big. Steering wheel is too big. I want a slightly smaller size. I could buy it, but what's the point? I got a lot of metal here. It's very easy to make a steering wheel. Yeah, just get these plastics, break all these plastics out of here. I should have put this in a fire already. Burn the plastic off. Oh, that's a good idea. When I make the next fire, grab the steering wheel, throw them in the fire. And then you reveal the metals, and then I can do something. I can do some artwork with the steering wheel. I just need to cut there, and then make my own. Yeah. Because I don't know. This is too round. Or I'll see what else I got. If it fits in there. I forgot how that is. I think it's a spline thing. Take this one, save it for something else, and make another one. That would be a bad idea. And this, it's got a little thing. We need to stop that. If all of this wouldn't be back here the way it is, I was going to change a few things. I would put the seat and the motor in front, and then put this bucket at the back there. But yeah, it's got all of this stuff in the way. Got a lot of shit in the way. The gear shift and everything. There's a lot of shit in the way. So yeah, this is the only way it had to be. And it's good I adding quite a lot of weight to the back here, because when there's weight in the front, sometimes I go to tip, I can feel the back tires want to lift up. Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want to go head forward. Anyway, so okay, what time it is? It's quite late now. I started this live stream late. Wow, 9 o'clock already. Where is this time going? Time is flying. Well, that happens when we are entertained. Anyway, guys, Dirk, party, more. Yeah. What else came? Yeah. Muchka. Am I saying right? Muchka? Sorry if I don't pronunciate your name correctly. Mulfi. Yeah, Mulfi, I think. Yeah. All right. Party. Yeah. I'm gonna say good night, everybody. And yeah, we'll be back at it tomorrow. Yeah, if gonna let them rest for a bit. I want to hammer this side down and the other side down, but I cannot do it now. It's too late for that. We're gonna swing a proper sledgehammer right across here and right across here. Make sure the wings will flap the other way. It's coming in here. It's closing this way. I want it on the other way, so I will have enough gap between the wheel and that. Yep. And I don't know, in this side here, if I'm gonna try to find a rubber paint this here in rubber because of the mud. Yeah. But anyway, so that's it. We are done here. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for your support. Truly, that means a lot to me. Yeah. And we'll catch you guys tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna put the hammer on there before I go live, or if I'm gonna put the hammer and then start the live later on. The live is gonna be later in the day. Yeah. Late in the day, about 7 o'clock. Yeah, and then we'll go. We're gonna finish this. Put the engine back. We're gonna put the original. I'm gonna put the original exhaust back in the engine, which is that. We're gonna remove that because it makes too much noise. Put the original one back on, so it doesn't make so much noise. The exhaust fumes, they're not going to affect me, because I'm going to sit in this side here and the engine is going to be here and the smoke goes that way, so I'll be out of the way. Yeah, that's the reason more why I'm doing this. And yeah, and the belt I got to put there this time, I got another spare one, and when the engine is here, it doesn't vibrate as much as it vibrates on top of that. That's what made the belt break, because it was vibrating a lot. Maybe I'll put something under here like a gusset from this corner to somewhere here, just avoiding the wheel. Gusset here somewhere, or maybe one here, another one back here, and then in this side also put gussets here like a French arm. It doesn't let them bend the other way and it doesn't vibrate. And then I'll be saving belts. Anyway, so that's it. We're done. Come on, let's go home. We go home. We got one cat hungry. We need to feed him. Here in the workshop is a little bit warm. Sorry. Gonna put you guys down for a bit. There we go. Oh, now we can say we're officially gonna say good night, everybody. Okay? Obrigado a todos. I'll see you later, everybody. Tomorrow, we'll be back. I'll be back. Alright. Lights out. All out. Alright. Thanks, everybody. Ciao, Patty. Ciao, Mar.